Queen City News honors Black History Month. The Mecklenburg County seal is courtesy of a well-known Charlottean, Harvey Boyd, a black advertisement artist who won a Chamber of Commerce event to design the seal. His imagery has represented Mecklenburg County since 1964.
3 years before Harvey Gantt made history as Charlotte's first black mayor, Bea Thompson made history herself, becoming the first black woman to sit behind an anchor desk in Charlotte. Before joining our team this year, Queen City News reporter Matt Stell worked as the first black anchor in the city of Lubbock, Texas. And as you can imagine, he and Miss Thompson have a lot of similar stories to share.
Don't just be a chocolate face on the air. Be a black person who makes a difference with the stories that you tell.
It's been more than 45 years since Bea Thompson made history, becoming Charlotte's first black news anchor in 1980.
I spoke at schools or was out at churches, and little black girls who were my shade would come to me and say, I could do that. And I would say, yes, you can, baby. Or others who would say, I ain't never seen nobody who looked like me. And look like me meant the same color.
She would get the chance to be that representation in her beloved hometown with her proud parents watching every night.
My mother worked as a maid at the Behringer Hotel, which was a prestigious hotel here at 8th and North Tryon. My father was a mechanic for Queen City Mattress and Upholstery that had been at South Boulevard and East Boulevard. They worked very hard. Neither of them got to finish school, but they made sure we all did.
Thompson says her first interest in journalism developed from an unfortunate situation when she and her family became victims of urban renewal in the early 1960s. I
remember coming home from school in the 4th grade, and there was a white piece of paper on everybody's front door, and I didn't know what it was until I got to our house, and I read the paper, and it basically tells everyone in the neighborhood, you have 30 days to get out. That was the beginning of me thinking, somebody didn't tell us what was going on. Why didn't they tell us? Why didn't we have time? Where are we supposed to go? Keep in mind, this is 1964. There were not a lot of options for African Americans in this country as to where you were going to move.
Thompson would take that passion for wanting to keep her community informed all the way to UNC, and then back to Charlotte at the local CBS affiliate.
My approach to broadcasting was, when I'm talking, I'm going to explain it the way I would explain it to my mom and dad and my big mama and my Aunt Sally. Say it in a way that they would understand it.
But this was still the South, and Thompson says outside of the studio, not everyone was ready to accept the tides of change yet.
I went to a county that's a little west, I would say a little northwest of us. And the gentleman I was interviewing would not talk to me. He would not acknowledge me at all. He would only speak to my white photographer, which made the photographer very uncomfortable. If I went out on a story and I wasn't sure about what that story was going to be about, I would call my mom and say, if I have not called you back by 5 o'clock, or I'm not stopping by your house, you and did it, by 6 o'clock, call the station and ask them where I am and what I'm doing. That was the type of situation I found myself in sometimes.
But those who know Bea Thompson can assure you that stopping Bea Thompson would be nearly impossible.
And I couldn't afford to not do it justice, not do it right, because there were too many eyes that were watching to see if you made it or you didn't make it.
After stops at Charlotte's NBC affiliate, the private sector, and more than a decade on radio, Thompson has slowed things down a bit. She's glad to see more diversity on local news here in her hometown, and most importantly, doesn't want us to forget the big picture.
Journalists should have the same approach that doctors have with the Hippocratic Oath. In going about what we do to do no harm, we're supposed to provide information. And that information then is in their little red wagon, as my mother would say.
Matt Stell, Queen City News.
Queen City News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.